Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I've been playing with my humming along again. I think this one is absolutely beautiful, and I've incorporated the bird with this one as well. Got a bit of a rainbow effect going on, we've got some embossing going on. If I show you my card it would help, wouldn't it? So look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. Just thought I'd use, I use watercolour cards just to see what it looked like with the blends. And I think it's turned out pretty nice. I might switch it around, I might choose different colours, but I'm loving that. And I've got the wood planks, textured embossing folder at the back. And look, that birdie looks like he's having a right feast. Got a bit of Winker Stella going on as well. Just love it. So, a nice leafy design on the inside, just to give a bit of decoration. So my card pieces are my A4 thick Whisper White. Well, it's not Whisper White, it's 300 GSM. Really good and sturdy for card making. I got Blushing Bride then. This is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. And I'm going to run that through the embossing folder. I've got my Whisper White for my thank you, my bird and my flower. I got a plain piece of white card which is going on the back of my watercolour card, which I forgot to get out. So I'm going to splash colour all over this, and then we're going to run it through with the third one down in the rectangle, stitched rectangles. Got a piece of my ribbon to go behind my sentiment. So first of all, scrap paper. Oh, I've got two pieces, I need one. So I'm going to use a bit of pink Floaty Flamingo this time. And all I did was take off my pen. Oops, turn it around. So I'm working from the bottom. And I'm just, if it goes all the way through, it goes all the way through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't make any odds. Just adding splashes of colour. I've done this before with, oh, I can't remember which one it was with. Is it the Dandelion Wishes? I think so, I can't remember. Thought I'd give it another go. And this time, because I've got the rectangles, I thought I'd cut them out with those as well. So I'm going to use the light Daffodil Delight. No two cards are ever the same, as you know. They're handmade, they're bespoke, and they're wonderful, and they keep slipping out. It's a good job I'm going all the way down there, isn't it? So I'm just adding colour. I don't care that it's not all the way through. I'm going to use a little bit of balmy blue, but I'm going to have the pale this time. I'm going to keep this one a little bit more subtle. And everyone can do this. This is not a speciality trick or anything. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna get, oh, for my green, I'm gonna use mint macaron this time. Oops, I think, oh, it's the darker one. I would have preferred the paler one, but come up a line. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So even this was really bright and in your face. So this one is going to be toned down a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that out. And I'll be back in a flash. I'm trying to keep my cards straight at the bottom. Take it through the big shot. Oh, sorry about the noise. I'm a noisy person today. So, I can go back. You could keep that. You could use that on a different card. I think that would look really cute. At a slight angle. Do like a photo frame card. That would be really pretty as well. So I'm going to keep that and do something with it. So now this is cut out. This is 3 by 4 3/8. So I've cut this to 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. Just to give that little white framing all the way round. So we can glue that together. Hello. My pen just come rolling in. I love working with the blends. It's my favourite colouring method at the moment. I do like the watercolours and I love the pencils and stuff, but I just love the blends. There's just something so relaxing about using them. So I'm going to try and keep that nice and neat. That is perfect. I've got a little blob there in the corner. Oh, there we go. It was just a bit of paper. So that can go out the way for a moment. That will go through the big shot, and this is going to get put on at an angle. I might even switch around the angle. Isn't that pretty? Nice and subtle. So I'm just going to swap plates, and I'm using the pine, and I'm putting my card in this way. Oh, mind you, we could do it this way this time. We can switch everything around. So they're very similar but different. So I've got my other plate. You only need one folder because of it's a textured dynamic one. I'm just going to crank that through. Switch my plates back because I'm going to be die cutting shortly. And pull out, this is beautiful, pine wood planks it's called. So now we've got our planks going this way instead of this way. Oh, I love a good technique. Adding lots of textures and stuff to your card. So I'm going to switch that way. So my card is going to go that way instead of that way while the glue is out. Making sure there's plenty of glue on there. So I'm angling down. You don't want to go off your page. Beautiful. And make sure there's plenty in the corners. Don't want your corners poking up. Perfect. Perfect. And then we can pop this on our card. Whoops. Make sure there's a good border either side. Oops. Slip in. There we go. That's better. So what I'm going to do, just to adhere down, is open and give a good smush from the back. Perfect. Look how pretty that is looking now. Oh, and we've turned it upside down because our green was at the top and now our red is. So it gives you the illusion of a red sky at night with a bit of sunshine going down to the fields. So I'm just going to grab this just to decorate the inside of the card. Save doing it last. Grab that beautiful leaf and my scrap paper again, and I'm just gonna add a double row next to each other of leaves, just like that. Perfect, I love that. So we've got a bit of stamping, we've got a bit of embossing. We've got blends going on in a minute. Then we're going to have our bit more stamping now, so I'm going to fetch this in. Oh, let me just grab this. I'm going to glue this down as well. Just so it's my flower is sitting on top of the ribbon as well. Just adding a splash of glue on the back. I'm going to roughly just add this along here, giving that chance for that glue to dry whilst I crack on with the stamping. So first of all, my Tombow Mono Black ink. I'm going to do that last, I think. I'm going to grab my flower. And my flower's going right over this side, as close as I can. But I've got to leave a little bit of white. And what I did, if you noticed, I went round with my pool party just so I didn't have too much white going on. Beautiful. Oh, I love this stamp set. Love it. So I'm going to do that now actually, because I know my thank you fits down here. So beautiful. I can pop all these away now after. Ink up my birdie. I could have got a bigger block really, but now my beautiful bird fit there absolutely lovely. Oops, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I've got a few bits on my... Oh, I know what I've done. I've got bits of black all over me. So best off clean my hands because I don't want that all transforming onto my card. So make sure my fingers are clean. Yay! Better. Whoops, I'm blowing it away, look. I've got a little boo-boo. I've put, oh, it's not too bad actually. Some of those black Nouveau drops, a tiny little dot just to emphasise the eye. I've done it before on other projects, so. Right, first of all, I'm going to use my very pale pool party, the light one, and I'm just going around the outside of both images. Just so there's not too much white going on when I die cut these out. So they meld, if you like, into the background. Doesn't take long. Be done before you know it. I'm only doing it on the flower and the bird because my sentiment, it doesn't need it. There we go. You could do it the width of that, you know, it's your preference. It only die cuts a little bit of the white out, so just really here, because my wings are blue, I can basically just go over my wings as well. Let me look. So less for me to worry about there. And not only that, I think it helps to give the image a bit more pop. So I've done the wings in blue, as you can see. Just going back over them. Blend that in. And I'm going to get my darker colour now. I'm just going to blend in, just to give a bit of colour and height. Down the tips of the wings. Just look how beautiful that is. Love it. So that can go away. Light and dark. I've got them in my blends tub. What I used a little tiny bit of the pale pumpkin pie just to add a splash of colour on the beak. And just a little bit to emphasise the stamen here. And just around the outside. And then with that, I'm going to get my white, my lifter, and I'm just going to blend those colours together. So they'll push the paler and lighten the pumpkin pie and blend it into the white bit. Perfect. So I'm going to add, this is the pale, granny apple green, and I'm just going to add my splash of colour in there, and we're going to go over with some dark for some shading. There we go. I'm going to need that again actually, because I'm going to do the bottom half of these. I'm going to switch up the colours as well. I know I've done that and that same, but in this section I'm going to add some balmy blue. Beautiful. Oh, I love cards that come together like this. Oh. So for now for the dark. And if you notice, I'm just using the little tips. I'm not using the brush end. Helps me get into all those tiny little places. Perfectly. Oh, I love it. Love it. Getting my white back out. And again, just using it to pick a bit of colour off and blend as well. You will start to lighten up. And I'm going to do the same colour flower, or am I? Oh, I know, I'm going to change the colour of my flower this time. And I'm going to have this one. Oh my god, I love Highland Heather. So I'm just coming down the lines. And this is the dark. add in a bit of splash of colour either side. Perfect. And then I'm going to blend with the pale. Oh, beautiful. See, you can make the cards look very similar, but change things around. And you've got two beautiful cards. And here I'm just going to draw lines because I don't want it super dark. So make sure I come to the ends, go around all the outside. I'll show you then what I'm going to do. Concentration. Gaynor's in deep thought again. It just does it for me. I lose myself in colouring. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw lines. Just saves me going over. If I keep going over that petal in the same spot, it's just going to get dark, and I don't want it dark, I want it pale. Just so I get a nice light finish. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm going to do the same with the white. Just mix them. And we're gonna, it's going to pull a bit of colour out, but it's also going to blend at the same time. It's just so pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm going to lift it up so you can see that it's starting to pull away the colour. Oh, I'm so sorry, it's so dark in here. I can't wait to get my new light. My darling, beautiful husband is on about now moving the shed downstairs, bringing it closer to the house, double skinning it, putting radiators out there, so I can have a 20 metre by 20 metres bigger craft room. That way when the kids come to visit they can have their bedroom back. It will take her a long time, probably be about a year from now maybe, but we'll get it done. Oh, a bigger craft space. OMG, am I lucky. He loves me so much. So going back in with the white, I'm just blending that colour in as well and giving it a bit of paleness to it. Oh, it's because we've shifted up everything on the card now. We've switched things upside down, different colours. I think this is just going to be awesome. I love that. And this, I'm not going with the dark on this, I'm just going to go back over in certain places. Because I wanted a little chest bone to be quite pale. And I'm concentrating there because that's my shadow bit. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I get uber excited, can you tell? Oh, I don't know what that one's for. Just look how pretty that is. I'm going to grab my white again. And again, it's just to blend and pull out a bit of colour. That is just so pretty. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, I'm going to grab my dies. And get my washi tape. Just so I can make sure they stay perfect in place. And oh, there it is. Because for some reason my dies have been moving, and I don't want that happening after all this hard work on this beautiful bird. Perfect right there. And go to all that hard work and then have it shift on you. And oh my gosh. I won't cut that out yet. I'm going to cut them out first because I might have to turn this over. So remove my tape. Oh, isn't that beautiful? See how the very pale blue is around the outside and it's not giving that white effect. And there's that beautiful flower. Oh my gosh. That is just perfect. Beautiful. So pop these away. Whoops. Right, now this should... Oh, it's going to get a bit of blue in it, so I'm going to just turn it over, get my thank you again, and just give it another stamp, because I don't want... I tell you what, even better, I'm going to cut it out first. I'm noisy, aren't I? Oh, look at that. It's the wrong way round then. Oh, a silly sausage. There we go. Love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So, utilised all our paper. That's brilliant. Now, I've got to stamp this as straight as possible. Nice and juiced up. And it's going, look at that, right on them points. I'm sorry if you can see my noggin. Perfect. Oh, love it. Dun, 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 dun. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm cracking up today. Clean that off. That is absolutely gorgeous. I can see it. I'm not going to rub it or anything. I'm just going to lay it down, run my finger over it, and lift it up gently. And now I know it's dry. So dimensionals on the back, just one side, because it's going to go over my flower, which is also going on dimensionals. We can start to remove these. And there's a little piece on the side here I can use for this bit. And on here I can cut my dimensionals out. I got a lovely wide strip down one side, and it even goes in even more. I can get another strip off there. You can get normally two, one off either side here. So, and we never let none of these go to waste. So I need a tiny little dot. I need 3 actually. That will sit there on my desk then until I need some more thin pieces. So the smallest one is going right at the tip of that flower. So now we can assemble. So I want my flower roughly down here. Maybe up just a little tiny bit. So now when we put we've only got to glue a little bit down there. So again, some more dimensionals. A little bit there will be for his beak. And the other bit there for his wing. That should be fine. Oops, they're sticking to me. They're falling off and sticking to me. There we go. Nothing to worry about. Remove the backings. Oh, this is just absolutely gorgeous. So again, I want the little tip of his beak just touching the nectar on that beautiful flower. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Remove the backing. Put some glue on this side. And then we can just pop that on there. Oh, I love it. I'm going to grab some rhinestones. Just going to place, I'm having 2 on the sentiment. And then 3 randoms. Oh, I don't know, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then now for my gorgeous wing castella. Always squeeze it, always shake. That way you don't have to keep squeezing. And there's the nectar. Give it that shine on the nectar and its beak. Beautiful beak. It's collecting all that lovely nectar up. Just adding some on the dark lines. Just around the centre. I'm going to get a little bit round here. And then just flakes on his feathers. Oh, just beautiful. Perfect. So I'm going to hold that up. I know you can't hardly see my ribbon, but it is there. beautiful. How do you reckon to that? I prefer this one. They're both beautiful, but oh my gosh. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I love it. Love the blue. I love the yellow on that one as well. I just love them both. Absolutely stunning. Can you see that one, Castella? Absolutely beautiful. And then our leaf design inside. They're both beautiful. I love them both. Oh, I can't decide now. Now I'm looking at them. Oh, just can't decide. Which one do you prefer, or do you like them both like me? I'd love to know your opinion. So, give us a thumbs up if you don't mind, and a share. I'm trying to lighten my desk up. Oh, I think my bulb might be... It's a mid-daylight lamp. It's going really dim, so I think the bulb might be on its way out. It is on constantly. Oh, thank you for staying with me, and thank you for being here at the premiere as well. I love each and every one of you. You got the gorgeous Debs, my gorgeous Gloria, Teresa, Lynn, Catherine, Kim, Gertie, Adele, Carol, all you wonderful women turning out every single night just to have a chin wag, and I'm loving it. So I've just remembered my black, and I want... See that tiny little bit that oozed out then? That is just... And my gorgeous Carla. I can't forget my gorgeous Carla. Oh my God, my sister from across the pond. We're all like family in there. But a tiny little bit now. I'm going to leave that to dry, and it emphasises that little birdie's eye and gives it more dimension. Just beautiful. But there you go. There's my card for this evening. I hope you like it. I love it. And yeah, come and see what I make tomorrow. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. I do post every single day, God willing. And yeah, come and see what I make tomorrow. Love you all so much. Bye.